y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Either way, I'm so thankful that you're here and I hope that you're all doing well. Today's video is full of so much motivation and I hope that y'all absolutely love it. We're going to be doing some deep cleaning, some decluttering, and some organizing as well. So definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but let's get started. The first thing I wanted to do was clean under the cushions of this couch. Not even gonna lie, we've lived in this house for a year and a half and I think we got this couch a few months after we moved in and I have never ever cleaned underneath it. It really wasn't that bad because we rarely ever use it, mainly just the kids lay on it, but there was some dust and crumbs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take care of that with my vacuum and clean underneath there. I just added the little smaller attachment to my Dyson vacuum and we're gonna get this cleaned before we put the cushions back on. 'Cause I just wanna get closer. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and how we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile. Oh yeah. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true.
Now that I got that taken care of, I'm gonna put the cushions back on the couch, which is super easy. But then in a minute, we're gonna tackle this rug in here. And I have also never ever cleaned it before, which is crazy now that I get to thinking about it because I've had a carpet cleaner for quite some time now, but I always clean the rug that's in our rec room and our bedroom because that's the rugs that gets like walked on the most. So I really was not expecting this rug to be dirty at all, and I was shocked at how much dirt it got out of it, so definitely stay tuned for that.
Touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I'm feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one.
Before I get started with my carpet cleaner, I'm just going to give this rug a really good vacuum. I'm using my Dyson cordless vacuum and the canister was completely empty before this because I had already emptied it out before I started filming, and I was again shocked at how much stuff it picked up out of this rug. We rarely ever like sit in here that much. Like Johnny and I will every now and then to have coffee or something like that, but it's mainly just the kids walking back and forth going to their rooms. So I would not say that it's a high traffic area at all. But man, this thing was dirty. Good thing it's black because it hides it really well. But that just goes to show that even things that you think are not dirty actually are. So we don't need to forget about cleaning these things. This is my Hoover carpet cleaner and I am beyond obsessed with this thing. I recommend it to everybody. I was very skeptical about a carpet cleaner for a very long time. I always just assumed it would be really hard to use, really hard to clean, and kind of leave your carpet wet and let it sour and things like that. And I was completely blown away the first time that I tried this. It works so incredibly well. It is so easy to use, and it's also so easy to clean. And I actually show you here in just a minute exactly what I do to clean mine, just so you guys know how easy it is. But I just use the Hoover carpet cleaning solution. Sometimes if I have a lot of stains, I'll use the Oxy one. And then here in this video, I was actually using the Febreze one, which makes your room smell so good. But I love this thing and cannot recommend it enough.
Tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you.
So the way this specific carpet cleaner works is when you push it forward, it washes, and when you pull it back, it dries. But one thing I love about it is that it has that dry only button. So I always go back over the entire area at the end with the dry only turned on, just to make sure that everything gets super good and dry.
Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
It does not take a lot to clean all of the stuff for this machine, which I appreciate so much, because after you take the time to really deep clean something, the last thing you want to do is have to like deep clean the machine. You know what I mean? So I usually just take these parts which snap off really easily. I bring them in my laundry room and I just spray them off with some really, really hot water. Now, sometimes I will use some soap if it's like a really dirty rug, but this one wasn't too terribly bad, so everything just rinsed perfectly clean. Then I leave it out on the counter for, you know, like a day or so, just to make sure that everything's good and dry before I put it all back together. Okay, so I let the rug dry overnight and it's good and dry now. I just need to get the room put back together, but I'll do that in just a little bit, because first I really want to work on my kitchen. Not only is it such a mess, but I cannot even tell y'all the last time that I cleaned out our fridge. It's been a really long time, and I ordered some groceries to be delivered in just a little bit, so I want to try to get that cleaned out before the groceries get here. But we've got some dishes to do. There's just clutter and food everywhere. And also I have a little sick boy home with me today. Right, Gaines?
Yeah.
Today was supposed to be his school day, but he has woke up not feeling good, so he's just hanging out with Mama today. Are you gonna help me clean? No, that's okay. I know you don't feel like it. You normally like to help me clean though, don't you?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
when I'm sick, I am. But when I'm not, I am.
Right, that's okay, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna get started on the kitchen. I'm gonna clear off the countertops, do the dishes, clean out the fridge. We'll give y'all an overview here in just a minute of the fridge. It's really, really bad, but I don't have a ton of time left before the groceries get here, so let's get started. So how are all of you guys doing? I hope that you are staying healthy and well. As I mentioned earlier, sickness has been running through our house a little bit lately. So it started with Johnny, and he rarely ever gets sick, first of all, but it's very rare for him to get so sick that he wants to go to the doctor. And he ended up going to the doctor last week because he was like, I just cannot kick this. And they tested him for a lot of things, but they said it was upper respiratory and a sinus infection. Well, then it hit Mason, and then Gaines on this morning woke up super croupy and said that his throat and everything was hurting. So they all three ended up going to the doctor, and they all told them the same thing, that it was upper respiratory and sinus infection. So they've been on medicine for that. And actually this morning, I kind of feel like I'm starting to get it now. So I'm like, oh no, I should have known that it wasn't going to go through all of them without hitting me too. But I'm thankful that it's nothing worse, but it's just one of those irritating things that just doesn't really go away, you know? And even with medicine, like Johnny's fine, but he's still not feeling his best. And both of the boys are very congested still and still have a slight cough and stuff. So I'm hoping that it passes along very quickly and that we can get rid of this mess, but it's just part of this time of year, I think. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all these awesome measuring spoons. I'm going to have them linked below. My mom got them for me on Amazon, and I'm obsessed. They just stick together by magnet, and it's so much easier to keep up with them in your drawer because they don't scatter all over the place. I thought those were so cool, so I'll have them linked below.
You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an Mustang, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is spinning on my shoulders, so what's the use of trying, baby? All the ways they lead to you, you're like a magnet pulling me in. I run away, hit the road in an Mustang, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning for you, like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. Treat the right, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth.
Okay, so now I'm going to show y'all my embarrassing fridge. Listen, y'all, I try to be a very neat, organized person. I do, and a lot of times I am. But sometimes life gets crazy and your fridge gets a mess, okay? And that is very much what is going on with mine right now. We have so much stuff thrown in there, leftovers that have been in there way too long. I found some stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that was even in there. But we just have stuff thrown in random places. There's no organization, and I had finally had enough. So we're going to be going through every single thing in the fridge, getting rid of all the old expired stuff, giving it a good deep clean, and reorganizing it with all of the good stuff and all of the groceries that gets delivered in just a bit. So I'm just going to take things out. I'm going to work in sections. That way all the food wasn't sitting out getting warm, all at one time. So I'm going to do like these first 3 shelves first, and then I'll do the drawers and then the side doors. I'm going to be using my Thieves multi-purpose cleaner to clean out the fridge today, and I was out of it, so I needed to make a new bottle. All you do is add a cap full of the Thieves concentrate, and then you fill it up with water. I like to add a few drops of spearmint oil or peppermint or something like that just to make mine smell extra fresh, but that's totally up to you.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I say.
Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out where all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be the light that only you can see. Figure it out. I'll be here when all gets lost. We can count on hope when there's rivers to cross. And I know our lives will always change.
What is one thing that you just cannot keep stocked in your fridge no matter how hard you try? Mine is string cheese. My kids love them. They never get tired of them. Mason eats 2 every single day in his lunch, and I always send one in Gaines as well, but even on the days that he's home, he always asks for one, and I just don't know how they don't get sick of them, but I'll always buy extra thinking I have more than enough, and before I know it, they're completely gone. So Johnny was heading out to take Mason to baseball, but before he left, I was like, will you please go through all of these sauces right here really quick, because he's the one who buys all of these and uses them. Y'all know he does most of the cooking around here, but I didn't want to throw away anything that he still needed or wanted, but I also didn't want to keep all of it if it wasn't necessary, because I knew a lot of it was old. So that's what he's doing here. But speaking of baseball, this is random, but I just wanted to bring this up in case any of you have ever experienced anything like this. So a year ago, y'all know Mason plays travel baseball. And a year ago, we were at a ballpark about an hour away from here. And we have been there all day. And of course, Gaines have been playing and stuff. There are like some trees there. And then the playgrounds have mulch in them, like around the play area. So anyway, Gaines had been playing there all day long, and by the end of the day, his eyes started swelling shut and were super, super irritated. They were really red and even like watery and stuff, and we felt like he was having a really bad allergic reaction to something, but we never really figured out what it was. Well, a few weeks after that, we were in our backyard. He was playing on the swing set, and there are trees around our swing set, but like within a matter of minutes, his eyes started swelling. I wish I still had the picture. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I'd have to find it on my old phone. It was insane. Like his eye, the lining of his eye was swelling out of it. It was so crazy. We ended up having to go to a specialist for his eyes just to confirm what it was. And they said it was a severe reaction to an environmental allergy. But again, we never really knew what it was. So fast forward a year later, we were at that same ballpark playing a couple of days ago, and he had another severe allergic reaction. Now, I say severe, it didn't affect like his breathing or anything, but this time he got covered, and I mean covered, his face, his back, his legs, everything, in really, really itchy hives. And we have no idea what caused it, but I'm thinking he has to be very allergic to something outside. So I guess we're going to have some allergy testing to figure it out. We have done allergy testing in the past just for food because he does have like really bad eczema and things like that. But I don't know, I just thought it was so crazy and it scared me too. So I would love to know if you've ever experienced anything like this with your kids when they're around certain trees or mulch or anything like that, because I'm just really curious as to what's causing this. I'm not completely finished with the fridge yet. I'm still going to share how I prep all of our produce and everything. We'll do that in a few minutes. And then once we do that, I'll give you guys like a final overview of the fridge and a before and after and all that good stuff. But I'm going to move on to the countertops for now, and I'm using that same Thieves multi-purpose cleaner.
disaster. Speed away from the holy mind. Pride, I swear I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the roads and never end. Lost my head, don't feel my spark between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the roads and never end. Lost my head, don't feel my spark between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. All the memories just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can
So I get asked a lot what my favorite cleaning product is, and it's very hard to answer because I have a lot of favorites for all different types of things. But if you were to ask me what is my favorite smelling cleaning product, it would hands down always be this Method wood cleaner. It's an almond scent, and it is one of the best smelling cleaning products that I have ever owned or used. And not only does it smell good, but it works incredibly good on all wood furniture. So I highly recommend it. You can get it on Grove, which I used to order from there all the time, but this bottle I actually picked up at Target, so you can get it there too.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue.
Now it's time to prep our produce, which is something that I love doing but do not always take the time to do, but I'm going to try really hard to do better about it. I filled up some of these bowls with water, and I'm just going to add a little splash of this Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. It says to use a capful per gallon or something like that, but I usually just do a little splash and it does a really good job. Now I'm going to add all of my fruit and stuff into the water and just let it soak for a couple of minutes before I give it a really good rinse. I find whenever I prep our produce like this and I wash and cut up all of our fruit and have it stored in containers that we can access really easily, we eat all of this fruit within a matter of days, like 2 or 3 days, and it is gone. But if I put the fruit in the container that it comes in and I leave it in that, we rarely ever eat it all, and it always gets moldy and ruins before we eat it. So this is something that I'm going to try really hard to do every single week for my family. You can see Gaines was so excited to help me. He loves fruit so much, and he loves tomatoes. That's like his favorite snack ever, so I always get him some of those. But Mason eats grapes and strawberries really well too, and Johnny and I love them. So after we prepped this fruit, which we did take some of it with us to the baseball tournament and stuff, but we had eaten all of this within 2 days, which is crazy because I'm usually throwing away moldy strawberries like I did earlier. But here we're adding some carrots, and we're just sprinkling a little bit of ranch seasoning on it. I saw this on TikTok and I thought it sounded so good, and it is very good and a very easy way to spice up plain old carrots. But Gaines was having so much fun helping me this day.
You got me too.
Don't wanna wake up, I might be dreaming. I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up, my heart is beating. My heart is beating. I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go.
Gaines was cracking me up. Not only was he eating as much as he was putting in the container, but he was using that little kid knife that's obviously not sharp, and he had shot tomato juice all over the floor and cabinets everywhere. But he had the best day, and honestly, I had so much fun spending that time with him. Mason used to love to help me do little stuff like that, and now he just thinks he's too big most of the time. So I'm soaking up these little moments with Gaines because I know they'll be gone soon too.
Something to make you do, that's something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop. I'm like a spinning top. Not used to do this, it ain't my style. It ain't my style. You see right through me, I don't wanna hide. No, I don't wanna hide. I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop. I'm like a spinning top. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop.
Okay, we're gonna make black bean tacos for dinner, and Johnny's gonna show y'all how we make them. Okay, so you add some, we did avocado oil or olive oil, anything like that, to your pan, and now what are you gonna do?
2 cans of black beans.
2 cans of black beans, rinsed and drained. Okay,
And we're gonna go can of corn.
yes, 1 can of corn.
Some more jobs in this team. Pick up coops again.
You didn't put the whole can. Why do you
So
always
weird. I don't
do
know why I
that?
do
You
that.
always leave a little bit in the bottom. Put the whole thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. We had to have, when we made this last time, like that's gonna be super dry. It's gotta have some kind of liquid in there. That's why I was saying don't drain.
Yeah, but you have to drain black beans, I
No,
think.
you don't. Like when I made black bean dip, Are you filming?
Yeah.
When I made black bean dip, we didn't drain the juice.
Well, I've always heard, I don't know. Maybe they need to tell us. Okay. Let us know in the comments below if you drain and rinse your black beans, because I thought that was just a thing that you have to do. Like any recipe I ever follow says that you need to drain and rinse the black beans.
It's gonna be dry.
Well, now we're adding a packet of taco seasoning. Oh, did you get it?
I didn't cut myself. I got a cut, and the lime is hurting.
Oh, golly. I thought you cut. That's those same knives I cut my finger with really bad that time. I thought you cut it.
I'm squeezing the limes in since we had to drain the juice. Oh, that cut. Oh,
How's it
yes,
hurt?
it burned so good.
So we made this as a HelloFresh recipe, not this exact thing, but it was something similar. And we're kind of trying to like recreate it in an easy way. Well, oh. So, I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but we're adding, that was a whole lime, right?
Yeah. I'm telling you, you're going to have some kind of juice in this.
Okay, mix that around.
Alright, we're going to mash this up because that's what HelloFresh does, even though you don't want me to.
It was smashed black bean tacos is what it was called. I think we filmed it.
We did.
It was in a video, yeah. It's really good.
The video or the...
I mean, both. Okay, now we're gonna make some taco slaw to go on top of the tacos, and today we're gonna use, this is shredded green cabbage. We normally use the kind that has like red cabbage in it too, but this is what Johnny picked up. And then we're gonna do mayonnaise,
You me under the bus.
salt, some sugar, some limes, cilantro, and something else, garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. Johnny loves when I do that.
Yeah.
But I'll link like an actual recipe for it down below. So if you want to follow exact measurements. Huh?
Companies would never lie. It says it's ready to eat.
Oh no, if it says it's ready to eat, it's ready to eat. Okay, so.
Do you use all this?
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna take mayonnaise. We have to use olive oil mayonnaise because it's what Johnny makes us eat.
Cool. I think mayonnaise is bad for you regardless, but feels like you after that tacos. Yeah.
Oh, that one's got.
Don't put a lot of that.
I'm not, but it's gotta have.
Oh, or, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do about that much,
Wow.
and then we're gonna do some salt,
How much salt did you use? So we can get the proper measurement.
like 1/4 of a teaspoon.
No chance. That was 1/4 of a teaspoon.
I'm gonna do like 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. And then I'm gonna let you squeeze the limes. Okay? We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of sugar.
Oh, that's too much. Don't, a little bit,
There you go.
No, too much. Okay, that's good. That's good. Plenty.
We'll do 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. And then we're gonna squeeze like probably 5 or 6 wedges of lime in there. Get all the juice out. We need one of those things. Why do we not have a, like a lemon and lime squeezer, you know, a juicer?
Oh, yeah. As
We
much
need
as
to-
we eat them, we should.
I know. I don't know why we don't have one of those.
Limes are kind of hard to squeeze.
I'm gonna have to Amazon one of those. Now we're adding cilantro, and then you can mix that all up and taste it and see
Oh,
if it needs more of something.
I'm gonna be the taste scrub.
Yeah. The taste what?
I'm like a chef. Alright, what do I mix it with?
Fork. Right there.
Or do we have those big forks?
No. We only have one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's gonna need more of everything.
Yeah, but you kept telling me to stop with everything. I knew what I was doing. Okay, try that and
The
see.
big fork?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's good.
If it's bad, it's because you're olive oil mayonnaise.
No, it's not.
What does it need?
Oh, good. Alright, we're tasting this out.
Okay, Johnny
Instagram,
found
don't lie.
an Instagram hack for tortillas.
If this girl's lying, I'm gonna find her. Okay, here we go.
Does your toaster have a tortilla setting?
No.
Just kidding. Okay, so you fold.
Dang it. It's not big enough.
What do you mean?
Or you got the too big of tortillas.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
Yes,
fine.
it
We'll go
is.
in there.
That's fine. It,
This
babe,
is
it
an
lowers it down.
This is an automatic one. It's not going to take it in there.
Yes, it will.
All right, here we go. We're going to go bread. We might have
No, there's no tortilla.
bread. We'll go lightly. Fresh start.
Look at that.
Come look. Get a picture of this. It's going to work.
That is pretty genius. Except for I think that they cracked in half. Yeah.
Did they?
That one did. But it's just the corn ones. If you did flour, that would be
work.
perfect. Yeah. The corn ones fall apart real easy.
They do. Yeah, they're
my
cracking.
favorite.
Dang it.
It's okay.
That sucks. Flour. If you use flour, then that'll work.
Yeah. Okay.
We need them taco holders too.
I know.
We eat
We just
tacos
need
so
to
much.
place a Amazon taco order. Okay, so you're
Go
putting the slaw.
Alright, then we're going to go. It's probably a better way to do this, but we're going to go with fancy avocado there.
Okay, hot.
And
And then some salsa.
I got a little lime juice. Alright, then we're going to go. Where did my spoon go?
And some salsa.
Ready. Let's try it.
Give it a taste test. Rate it 0 through 10. Ready?
I think we just started a new series.
Food rating?
Alright, here we go. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Is it good?
Oh, good.
Real good?
That's real good.
Do you like it better than meat tacos?
I think I do.
Really?
I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to go 8.
8.
Yeah. I'm going to go 8.
Okay.
Tag us on Instagram if you try any of our recipes.
Hey, what's your favorite part about the fridge?
It's the
About it being organized?
strawberries,
Strawberries.
and the tomatoes,
You love all the fruit.
and the red carrots.
The rich carrots.
Yeah.
Are you hyper?
Huh?
Are you hyper?
No.
You can get them out.
I'm the smartest.
We are who we